Welcome back. We just managed to guess this gnome's name right. One of the most cruel puzzles in the game. Not so much in this version, although it's still pretty difficult, because you can actually spell the name backwards in this version. In the original version, you had to spell it using a backwards alphabet, which is much harder to think of. You weren't invited into the gnome's house. Okay, then we won't go in. Can I take some of the gold? You cannot get the pile of gold. Why not? It's out in the open. There's no guards. Oh well, I guess that's for him then, not for us. We do, however, got some beans. You're holding a handful of small beans. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Oh, there we are. The area of the that we cannot reach, I think, is actually up here. There's no bridge reaching there. So we'll still have to find another way around that. Maybe the beans will help. Of course, if you know your fairy tales, you know what these beans will do. There's another bridge here. I don't think we've actually been here. That's also a troll-guarded bridge if you try to go around the other way. I can't seem to actually walk west from here. What the hell's going on? I want to go west. Is that so hard? Apparently. And north takes us here, which is pretty close to the castle again. If you go south from the gnome's house, you come to the other troll bridge that we saw earlier. Okay, so I guess there was one screen that I missed. Let's see, where are we now? We are at the beautiful lake. And we need to go there. I guess it's easiest to go back the way we came. I don't remember exactly... Oh yeah, that's helpful. I don't remember exactly where you need to plant the beans. There's two locations, and I think it's different in the original. It's either here or in the clover field. You plant the magical beans in the fertile soil. Suddenly, something incredible begins to happen. What's that rumbling? Ooh. Wow. This thing grows fast. A magic beanstalk. Well, if you weren't expecting that to happen, then you probably have never read a book in your life. Of course, we also know what to expect up there. A giant, quite likely. And hopefully a magical treasure, because, well, we haven't seen one since we found that mirror in the beginning, so I'm getting a bit anxious about that. Death is a very aptly named save game here, because climbing this thing is a bitch. Walking the path through the door is actually a little bit easier, but like I said, gives you less points. This is difficult. It's doing it automatic here, but as soon as we get to the next screen, we're going to have to climb several screens worth of this thing. Depending on how high you are, I think a fall might or kill you or it might not. At some point it will start killing you. It's a bit misleading sometimes, because sometimes you think you're still holding it safely, and sometimes you look like you should be falling, but you don't. This is gonna happen a lot. Nice Graham-shaped hole there. Looks like you had a bad fall this spring. Very funny. The key, insofar as there is one, is to keep your hands on the stalk. Your feet don't matter. As long as your hands are touching it and not even slightly 1 pixel touching the edge, then you'll be safe. Ah! Damn it. And I can't restore mid-fall. That's annoying. Can I do that? No, I can't even open the menu. I have to wait for the death sequence. No, come on! We're gonna be here all week. Okay, I guess I'd better take this a bit slower. And save every 2 inches. I think we're not quite safe yet, because this thing goes up higher. But we're nearly there. You can still fall here, so don't get overconfident. The beanstalk disappears up into the clouds. Yes. Not sure, do we just walk off? No. That wasn't the right thing to do, apparently. How do I get off this thing? Wait, this isn't actually the top. Sorry! Oh! I was just about to save. I thought that was already the top, but it was not. How stupid of me. Well, I've heard some people say they like it when I'm not flawless at games and get frustrated and stuff, so... I guess this part is for you! The part where I die endlessly. This is, by the way, also a staple of the King's Quest game, that they have these kind of sort of puzzles where you have to maneuver really precisely in order to avoid falling. Okay, there's the top. And now we climb up automatically. Finally, at the top. Well, we just have a giant to worry about if I have to believe the story about Jack and the Beanstalk. It is a mighty beanstalk which descends to the ground far below. Whoever knew there was a land in the clouds above Daventry? Watch out, you can easily fall down from here as well. You are in the land of the clouds. It is rumored that a giant lives up here. Indeed! The giant is another situation where you can actually take care of him in multiple ways. Some of which give you more points than others. I'm gonna keep saving here. I think there's only one screen where the giant actually shows up. Which I believe is to the right here. Yep, there he is. Hi there, giant. Oh, I want to try talking to him, but he smashed me into a pancake. The giant did a smashing job of defeating you. Indeed he did. Several ways you can deal with him, like I said. Oh. I thought there was another screen to the north, but apparently there is not. There's just death to the north. Next time, keep your feet on the ground and your head out of the clouds. I got the idea. Okay, no screen to the north then. There is to the south, however. Stay clear of the clouds. You are in the land of the clouds. It is rumored that a giant lives up here. Yes, we already saw that. We already saw the giant too. Trees don't look too good up here. Then again, trees that grow up above the clouds, I guess. I don't know. Where the hell is this place? These gigantic, oddly shaped trees loom far overhead. Right. Same message as always. Be careful, you can still fall down here. All those messages are the same here. That is annoying. I like it if there are different messages. There's a hole at the bottom of one of the trees. There is indeed. But it's sort of close to the clouds, so I'm going to save. I think that's where the thing is. You see a slingshot in the hole. Indeed. You reach into the hole and pull out the leather slingshot. Naturally, the leather slingshot is a way to deal with the giant. This is a small but sturdy slingshot. You use it to sling the pebbles at the giant. However, that is not the way to get the most points. You see the entrance to a cave within the mountaintop. That may be. For now, though, we are going to try and deal with the giant. The way to get the most points, which is sort of ridiculous, you'd think just... I mean, this is the obvious thing to do. Use the sling. You get points for it, but not the maximum amount. No, the way to get the most points is to try and stay out of the out of the giant's reach for long enough to let him fall asleep. The way to do that is to stand behind this tree, because he can't reach you here. If you have trouble, you can always wear the ring. You place the shimmering ring upon your finger and rub it. As you rub the shimmering ring, you turn invisible. The giant cannot see you, since you are invisible. So that's an easy way to avoid being caught by him, which does not lose you points. You need to wait until he falls asleep, and this is again something I don't know how you're supposed to figure it out by yourself. Because the giant will not fall asleep if you're not on this screen. So yeah, we need to wait for that. I'm not entirely sure how long it will take. Come on, nighty-night, giant. There we go. The giant is getting tired of looking for you. Seems like he may be getting ready to take a nap. That's what we were waiting for. There we go. Good job! The huge giant, tuckered out from stomping around, has fallen fast asleep. Let's rub the ring again. You remove a shimmering ring from your finger. We still have some invisibility left, which can be useful later. Depending on what way you take to get down from here. You're in the land of the clouds. There is a giant here. Yes, so we've noticed. See if we can get that chest from him, which may be the chest that we were looking for, in the next video.